Hey guys, Chris from Recombo here, and Sony Mobile has just launched 3 new handsets. The Sony Xperia XZ1 and XZ1 Compact, which are the 2 flagship handsets, and this new XA1 Plus, which is more of a mid-ranger. Let's check it out. So the Xperia XA1 Plus is very similar size to the Xperia XA1 Ultra. It's a 5.5-inch screen. As you can see, if we just give it a little twirl, very similar design work indeed as well. You've got a nice smooth all-in-one back. Feels sort of plasticky, but it has a nice metallic sheen to it. But it certainly feels nice and rugged as well. Should hopefully put up with a good bit of punishment. And you get that same sort of loop form design as well, which means that it's a nice symmetrical finish and it actually feels quite comfortable to clutch despite that bigger screen, although you will struggle to use it one-handed if you're not using both mitts at once. The Xperia XA1 Plus sadly isn't water resistant, unlike the 2 new flagships, but should hopefully at the very least prove splash proof so you can use it in the rain and such on. And the good news is that mounted on the edge here you do get Sony's usual fingerprint sensor, so at least you can quickly and securely unlock the phone on demand. Up top you'll find a 3.5mm headphone jack, and if we flip around to the bottom there's the speaker there for outputting your media, as well as of course a good bit of Type-C USB. And if we flip around to this side here, you can expand the storage via micro SD if you can actually get the tray out, which I can't because I have no fingernails because I've bitten them to shreds. There we go, haha! So that 5.5-inch screen is a full HD display. If we dive into Sony's display settings menu as well, you'll notice that you do actually get the likes of image enhancement as well, so you get a bit of super vivid mode for really boosting the colours. Lovely stuff. And as you can see, of course, it is running full Android Nougat. If you just dive down into the About phone, as you can see, it's version 7.0, but it should hopefully be receiving an update to Oreo either towards the end of 2017 or early 2018. And of course, you get the usual Sony apps and everything pre-installed, although unfortunately there is no support for Sony's PlayStation Remote Play, so you can't stream your PS4 gaming sessions to this handset. Sadly, it is a Mediatek P20 chipset that's packed inside. So far, touch wood, it seems to be a pretty smooth performer, although whether it will stand the test of time is definitely a whole different ballgame. And you get 32 gigs of storage for all of your apps and media. Packed inside, there's also a 34,030 milliamp cell, which should hopefully give you pretty much 2 days of battery life. We will, of course, be testing this out in full for our in-depth XA1 Plus review. Housed on the back you get a Sony Xperia 23 megapixel camera of yesteryear. And if we just switch to the camera app, you can see, of course, it is Sony's typical interface. You do get a bit of the superior auto mode, which is always good, so hopefully that will take some really nice looking snaps. You get the in-depth manual controls, of course, if you want to have a play around and you're quite comfortable with your camera tech. Flip to video modes, and if we dive into the settings, we'll see what the maximum resolution is. Of course, Full HD, 30 frames per second. And do we have any image stabilization? Yes, we do. Bit of steady shot action on the go as well, which of course just zooms in, so it's just a bit of EIS basically to help smooth out your videos when you're moving and shooting at the same time. And then finally, of course, you get a few bonus camera modes, the likes of AR effect, panorama, and the rest. So very much your typical Sony experience. And of course, you get a front-facing camera for all of your selfie needs. So that in a nutshell is the Xperia XA1 Plus, an interesting looking new mid-ranger. If you want a big screen and some really strong battery life, it seems like this might be the one for you. Check back soon for our full review and check out all of our Sony Xperia launch coverage at recombo.com/mobile. Thanks for watching.